So here we have another question on resistance and the same definition. So I'll say it again. It's the ratio of the potential difference across a component to the current flowing through it. Okay, component. You can say the ratio of, or you can say PD across the component divided by current flowing through the component. Please learn this definition. Okay, so back to circuits. We've got 3 resistors, each of resistance 6 ohms, and arranged in the circuit below. The circuit has an EMF of 12. What is the total power supplied by the cell? Now there's a number of different routes we can take, because you know that power equals current times volume. We have power equals I squared R, and we also know that power is voltage squared over R. So what's the quickest? Well, we know that the total voltage dissipated by the cell is 12 volts, because what comes in must come out. So we already have V, so we can disregard that one. And in order to find the current, we'd need to find the total resistance. But if we found the total resistance, we can just use this formula. Okay, so what have we got? We've got 2 resistors in parallel, and because those 2 resistors are the same, then we know that the total resistance here is going to be 3 ohms, because 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6 gives you 1 over 3. Okay, so that is 3 ohms. And so we add, because these are in series, okay, we now have a total resistance of 9 ohms. So V squared, 12 squared, over 9 will give us an answer of 16 watts. So now we rearranged the circuit in a slightly different way. So this time these 2 are in series, and this one's in parallel. And the question is, why does the total power supplied by the cell greater than for circuit D? Now it's kind of like a sneaky way of saying, work out the power dissipated now first, and then do a comparison. So if you work out the power again, we're going to use the same relationship, V squared over R, and you've got 12, P equals 12, but this time, 12 squared, sorry, this time the total resistance would be 1 over 12 plus 1 over 6, which will equal 1 over 4. So we have 4 ohms in total. Okay, so then when we to find power, if we divide 12 squared divided by 4, we end up with 36 watts. So all they're requiring here is a mathematical description. If the resistance is smaller, therefore 12 squared over 4 is going to give you a larger P and a larger power value.